Starting in Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together and thigh bones on the floor, lifting up in the waist, turning the head to the right. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest and inhale up to the left. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, rounding the spine a little. Inhale up to the right. Exhale, dropping the head down. Inhale up to the left and look towards the knee as you lift the chest. Exhale, dropping the head down. Inhale up to the right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then bring the head to center, lifting up in the waist, and then exhale, lengthening forwards so that the ribs are on the feet, lifting in the upper back. Slow breathing. Inhale up. Exhale, round the spine, suck in the belly and drop the crown of the head down towards the feet. Slow breathing as the thigh bones press into the floor, and then restack the spine. Placing the palms on the floor behind, arching the back, puffing out the chest, outwardly rotating from the shoulder cuff, middle fingers pointing forwards. Slow breathing. Inhale. Exhale as you hook the left hand underneath the feet, place the right hand on the floor behind and twist in the waist. Both sitting bones are grounded and the hips are square, twisting in the waist, looking over the right shoulder. Placing the palm outside the right foot and then twisting and lifting the right hand into the air as in Trikonasana B. Exhale, drop the hand down. Exhale, hook the right hand under the feet, placing the left palm on the floor behind, twisting in the waist. Hips are square, sitting bones are grounded. And then pressing the right palm into the floor outside the left foot, lifting the back arm and twisting in the waist, opening up in the shoulders, looking towards the back hand. Exhale, dropping the hand down. Then taking Supta Baddha Konasana. So exhale and lie down with the knees bent, thigh bones dropping towards the floor, interlacing the fingers and dropping the little fingers down towards the floor and drawing the shoulder blades down the back. And then tucking in the pelvis, allowing the thigh bones to drop down. Slow breathing. And then if you want to, you can bring the feet slightly closer to you. And again, exhale, working the thigh bones towards the floor, really opening up in the hips and drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, breath retention as you bring the knees and thigh bones into the chest, pressing the heels into the top of the leg, sucking in the belly. And then exhale, roll the knees to the right and twist in the waist so that you're looking towards the left. Grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand, elbows are on the floor, and the left knee is directly over the right knee. Slow breathing. Pressing the top hip away from you. Big twist in the waist, hips are square. Inhale, bringing the knees up, and then exhale as you roll to the left. Ankles, knees and elbows in a straight line, and then you're going to twist and look to the right. So your right knee is directly on top of the left knee, elbows are on the floor, and you're pressing the right hip away from you. So there's a big twist in the waist, looking towards the right. Inhale, bring the knees back towards the chest again. And then exhale and stretch the left leg. Turn out the right leg from the top of the hip socket. So you can place the left palm on the right ankle and use the right palm to outwardly rotate from the top of the hip. So the right leg is completely turned out. You can hold the lower part of the leg. The right foot is pressing towards the left. And as you exhale, you're bringing the shin bone towards the chest. The right thigh is level with the right waist. Exhaling, bringing the shin bone towards the chest and pressing the right foot to the left. This is a lovely hip opener. Exhale, stretching the right leg, turning out the left leg from the top of the hip socket. You can place your right palm on the left ankle and use your left palm to help outwardly rotate that leg. Exhale, bringing the shin bone towards the chest, cradling the lower part of the leg, flexing the left foot and it's pressing towards the right. The left hip drops down and away and the shin bone draws towards the collarbone. The right leg is straight and the right foot is flexed. Slow breathing, opening up in the hips. Exhale. Inhale, bring the thigh bones into the chest again and then just place the toes and the heels on the floor. Thigh bone length apart. Hands on the floor either sides of the ears with the middle fingers pointing forwards, and inhale and lift up the hips as high as they will go, squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. This is a hip flexor stretch. So the elbows are squeezing in and then exhale down. Inhale, rolling up through the spine, lifting the hips as high as they'll go and then squeezing the thighs together. Squeeze the elbows in. And then slowly exhale down. Now keeping the hips on the floor, arching the back so the crown of the head touches the floor, elbows squeezing in again. Squeeze the thighs together. Exhale down. Inhale, arching in the upper back, the crown of the head goes down, squeeze the elbows in towards each other, squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch the legs, flex the feet, take hold of whatever you can reach and then walk the sitting bones away from you. Exhale, hinging from the hips. So this is an upside down forward bend. Stretching the hamstrings, keeping the lower back on the floor and then bringing the feet close to the floor and the thigh bones onto the ribs. Inhale, crossing the shin bones, swinging up. And then inhale, stretch the right arm, grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand, squeezing the elbows in. So looking up towards the ceiling as you're bending both arms. Inhale, release. And then stretch the left arm up and then grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand and arch the back, shoulder opener. Gazing towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Then bringing the soles of the feet together, knees together, make fists and then take a deep squat with the whole foot on the floor and the weight forwards. So the thigh bones are touching the ribs, deep squat. And then place the palms on the floor in front of you, slightly wider than shoulder width. Exhale, taking Uttanasana, forward bend. Stretching the hamstrings. And then inhale up to standing. Exhale,